I think the Citi Premier card is an underrated travel credit card that has quite exceptional reward multipliers. However, when you compare it to a household card like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, how does it stack up? I want to give you a breakdown of both cards so that you can decide which one would be a better fit for you. Perhaps you need one and not the other, or maybe you need both, or maybe you don't need any of them at all. Despite the fact that both are mid-level travel cards, I actually think that the Citi Premier and the Chase Sapphire Preferred have different roles in our wallets. The Citi Premier is more of a points earner card, whereas the Chase Sapphire Preferred is mainly used to transfer out or cash out your Chase points. Because if we look at the Sapphire Preferred's multipliers, we see it has a 2x travel multiplier and 3x dining, online grocery store, and select streaming service multipliers. But that's nothing compared to what the Citi Premier card will earn you. This card actually has consumer-friendly reward multipliers. You'll earn 3x on flights, hotels, travel agencies, supermarkets, gas stations, and at restaurants. Except I have read that Walmart market purchases do not qualify for the 3x supermarket category on this card. In a 1v1 sword fight, the Citi Premier will straight up beat the Sapphire Preferred with its earning capabilities. That's because the Chase card only has two things going for it: the flexible travel category and the select streaming service multipliers. There's no doubt that Chase's travel category is better because you'll earn 2x points on public transportation, cabs, parking garages, etc., while the Citi Premier will only earn 1x on those same transactions. However, if we were to just compare flights and hotel purchases, the Citi card earns you 3x versus Chase's 2x. So what do you think? Maybe they tie on this reward category, perhaps? It really depends if you are the type of person to book more flights and hotels or pay for more generic transit purchases. But that's minor compared to the most valuable reward multipliers on the Citi Premier. It is so valuable to earn 3x points on supermarket, restaurant, and gas station purchases. There are hardly any cards out there that have a consistent gas category, while the Citi Premier is sitting quite pretty with that and then some more categories on top of that. I think we can all agree that earning points on supermarket purchases with the Premier card is easier than being limited to just online grocery purchases with the Sapphire Preferred. Both cards have 3x on dining, so that's a tie there. They both have no foreign transaction fees, so you could use this card or both cards when you're traveling internationally and when you're paying for food, and you don't have to worry about transaction fees. But once again, I think the gas station category is more valuable than the streaming service category of the Chase Sapphire Preferred. For a second though, I want you to think about your current spending habits. How much are you spending on streaming services and on online groceries in the month? Okay, you got that? You got that number? Now think about how much do you spend at supermarkets and gas stations in a month. Hopefully you spend more on the latter categories, which means the Citi Premier is going to be the better earning category for you. If you wanted a more accurate idea, I would suggest breaking down your travel transactions and actually seeing how much spend you're spending outside of just flights and hotels, because then the Chase Sapphire Preferred could potentially close the earning potential gap between the two cards. Actually, before we move on, I want to mention that both cards at the time of filming will earn you bonus points on travel booked through their respective travel portals. The Sapphire Preferred gets you a consistent 5x on travel, while the Citi Premier will earn you 10x on travel through the Citi portal, but just for a limited time until June 30th, 2024. This is something to keep in mind if you are a portal pal, which I guess that's what we're calling them now. I just made that up. But if you're a portal pal and you like booking this way as opposed to booking directly, if that's the case, then the Sapphire Preferred might actually put up more of a fight than I thought. Also, the CSP gives you 10% bonus points after every year. So if you spend $25,000 on purchases, you'll get 2,500 bonus points. Is that enough to move the needle in favor of Chase, especially in like this reward multipliers category? That's debatable. I understand that earning points only tells one side of the story because an equally important factor is what you can actually do with those hard-earned points. Straight out of the gate, I'm going to tell you that Chase has a killer points redemption system. Pretty much anything you want to redeem your Chase points for, you'll get at least 1 cent per point in value, and that's pretty hard to come by. That might be the only ecosystem, if I remember correctly, that does something like that. Like even for cash back, it's 1 cent per point. That turns 10,000 Chase points to $100. That's so simple and straightforward. But what's even more impressive is that you could earn an automatic 1.25 cents per point when you redeem them for travel through the Chase portal. This is especially useful if you want to book quick and easy domestic economy flights throughout the year. You don't have to deal with the headache and the stress of finding award availability of airlines. But of course, if you do want to deal with award availability, Chase definitely gives you the option to do so. With the Sapphire Preferred, you can transfer your points to a travel partner at a 1-to-1 ratio, which leads to really sweet Hyatt or domestic flight redemptions. Chase is known for having strong domestic airlines such as Southwest, JetBlue, and United, which provide you with lots of options to fly within the United States. Don't get me wrong, they do have a solid list of international transfer partners as well. But I wish I could say the same thing about Citi and their domestic redemption options. Although you don't have as many domestic airline partners, you do have a decent list of international partners. In fact, Citi shares a lot of airline partners with Amex, such as Virgin, Emirates, Singapore, Avianca, and a few others. As for hotel partners, you have Choice Privileges, Wyndham Rewards, and Accor Live Limitless, none of which are as valuable as Chase's hotel partners, which are Hyatt, Marriott, and IHG. Again, think about how you use your points. Are you into cashback and domestic flights, or like staying at Hyatt? Then the Chase Sapphire Preferred is the clear winner here. However, if you can find value with Citi's international partners, then maybe going with the Citi Premier card won't be so bad after all, because you're going to be earning a lot more points, or maybe not a lot. It depends on your spending situation and your spending habits. So let me take that back. But you have the potential to earn more points with the Citi Premier card, which can then be used on those international travel partners. And while we're on topic of travel, both credit cards offer a hotel credit that can help you justify their annual fees. The Sapphire Preferred gives you an annual $50 hotel credit on any hotel booking made through the Chase portal. That would cut its $95 annual fee in half if you're able to use it every year. On the other hand, the Citi Premier card gives you a $100 hotel credit if you book a hotel stay of $500 or more through the Citi portal. This credit will easily cover the Citi Premier's $95 annual fee if you could use it every year. But if we continue along the travel benefits of each card, this is where the Citi Premier really starts to fall off. Despite being a travel credit card, the Citi Premier absolutely flops when it comes to travel protections and insurances. When I say it's bad, I mean it's really bad. As in, you don't get any travel protections at all. Doesn't matter if your flight is delayed or canceled. Doesn't matter if your bag is lost or damaged. The Citi Premier card won't help you. But that's where the hero of the story, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, saves the day, because unlike the Premier card, this card has solid travel protections. If your trip is canceled, delayed, or interrupted, you're covered. If your bag is lost or delayed, you are covered. The Chase Sapphire Preferred even has primary car rental insurance. Of course, these are benefits that you don't use every time you travel, but some people like me prefer to have that peace of mind. It is also worth noting that the Citi Premier is a World Elite MasterCard and receives certain MasterCard issued benefits, such as receiving a $5 Lyft credit if you take 3 or more rides in a month, a Dash Pass subscription for 3 months along with $5 off your first 2 DoorDash orders per month, and a $5 Fandango credit every time you spend $20 or more on Fandango. But somehow, Chase answers right back with its limited time partner benefits on their Sapphire Preferred, like earning 5x points on Lyft rides through March 31st, 2024, 6 months of complimentary Instacart Plus membership along with $15 of credit every quarter, a free year of Dash Pass, and 5x points on Peloton purchases until March 31st, 2025. All in all, can the Citi Premier replace the Chase Sapphire Preferred? Well, it depends what kind of person you are. If you don't travel often and you don't need travel benefits, if you don't want travel protections or insurances, and you want better everyday spending categories, then the Citi Premier could be the better choice, especially if you want to get those everyday spending reward multipliers, because then you can use those points for decently valued redemptions such as international travel like we went over before. But if you travel often, you want that peace of mind with the insurances and coverages, and you like the flexibility of Chase points, then you have to go with the Sapphire Preferred. Both cards can fight for a spot in your wallet for one reason or another. But if you want to see what's in my wallet, watch this video here. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to stay hydrated. Okay, shoots.